Hello and welcome back to VTOL VR. Today we're going to be flying out the AH-94 attack helicopter again, this time in the Midnight Assassin mission. So in this mission, we're going to be taking out 3 dictators in APCs, some artillery trucks, and some artillery boats. This mission is significantly more difficult than the Urban Liberation map that we played the other day. That is because it requires stealth and there's a pretty significant time component. We have to get in and get out before enemy fighters arrive overhead to take us out. So, while we get our engines running here, I'll talk a little bit about that. So, let me get our nav map opened up here. So, the way this mission tends to play out is that you will get spotted by enemy radar right around here-ish, at which point enemy fighters will be scrambled from the airfield here. Once you get spotted, you have a limited amount of time to basically complete your mission objectives before those enemy fighters get to you. And it's important that you are long gone before they show up over your head to take you out. So first things first, I'm going to take out this radar station here. Get within 6 nautical miles, then we'll start with we'll launch at that guy. Turn on our night vision, and there we go. So I'll go over our weapons a little bit later, but as you can see, we have some AGM-145s to help us complete this mission. We also have our Hydra rockets. We got 114 of those this time around, because we're going to be doing quite a bit of close-in fighting, so I want to make sure that I have those equipped. And finally, just in case we do have to defend ourselves against those fighters, we have the AH-92s. And of course, yeah, there we go. Did that miss? Looks like he's still alive. Yeah, he's still alive, huh? The missile missed. Well, yeah, the second one won't, that's for sure. There it goes. Alright. Yep, so we're going to be doing some close-in fighting, and I want to make sure that I have some Hydras. And, of course, the 30mm cannon, because I prefer it over the 20mm one. Though the 20mm cannon is probably better at taking out enemy aircraft, I prefer the stopping power of the 30mm cannon. So the name of the game for this first bit of the mission is Stealth. As you can see, we're going to be flying up this path. I'll be taking us is up this there we go, up this river here. Then we'll take a little bit of a detour, follow this road here, pretty much up to here-ish, drop down into the to fly next to the shoreline and fly around this island here, and there is a radar dish right here, that's our first target. Wanted to be able to take that out because it's pretty annoying to deal with if you don't take it out fast. First order of business, once we get into the objective area, is going to be taking out as many of the anti-air emplacements as possible. If we don't take those out, it's going to be very dangerous flying around that area trying to find the enemy dictators. So we want to make sure that we take those out before they pose too much of a threat to the mission. So here we go. Now is the point where it is important to flex your flying skills. You're going to be flying as low and as slow, or not low and slow, low and as fast as possible up this way, trying to get in towards the objective area. The lower you are, the easier it is to hide from radar, because you'll have more stuff in between you and the radar dish, the enemy radar dish, and you won't be seen, because we've got all these buildings in the way, and you know, as good as as impressive as modern radar is, it cannot see through a mountain.
Altitude.
Now I actually have my altitude warning set all the way to 0, but even then we're going to be flying so low that it's possible that we'll accidentally trigger that warning. So here we are, and we can get down into the shoreline here.
Altitude.
There we go. So I've not actually completed this mission very much. I think I've only completed this mission 4 times maybe total in the public lobbies, because typically once you get spotted by the enemies and the fighters get next to you, the mission is pretty much over at that point, and nobody likes getting spawn killed by the enemy fighters, because once they take out everybody in the city, they'll actually fly out towards your carrier and just shoot you down as you're trying to take off. And at that point, typically the host will quit, and I don't blame them, because nobody likes at that point in the mission there's not much you can do outside of just sit there and wait for the friendly carrier AA to shoot down the enemy fighters, and that's no fun. So here we go. I'm just gonna switch to TADS, and here we go.
Lake City traffic controls unidentified helicopters. This is a no-fly zone. This is a no-fly zone. Leave our airspace or be shot down.
Not the cruiser. I got anti-aircraft battery. Switch to this. That might be a radar missile, actually. Oh, goodness. Okay. That was sketchy. But thankfully we were able to drop down low enough to avoid that. Flip around here. I don't want to get too close to the enemies. I'm gonna try to keep my what little distance I can. So now is the point where we try to find the enemy dictators. They're there. Okay, dictators done. Now to get out of here. It's time to skedaddle. Artillery boats are next. So we see some of them up ahead of us. Just gonna... So guns taking these guys out. Okay. The artillery boats. Last objective is as we run away, we're going to try to take out some of these artillery trucks. The artillery trucks should be out in front of us somewhere. We will find them. Okay. Looks like we are doing pretty well so far. I think we have a little bit longer before the enemy fighters get into the combat area, and there's the trucks out ahead of us. I'm actually gonna use guns on these guys. Drop down. Okay, defeated that missile. Okay. Artillery truck's done for, and thank you. Alright, time to run back to the carriers to finish off this mission. So got a mad foresight pinging us behind us. So now is time to, we're gonna run back to the carrier as fast as possible, and just hope that the enemy fighters take too long to take off. We should have a little bit longer. I'm just watching our RWR here, just making sure once we start to see that little F for the fighters, that's when we know we're in a bit of trouble. Although we are starting to get pretty far away from the combat area and might actually be in good shape to not actually have to tangle with those fighters at all. We were actually able to complete that mission quite quickly, actually. We were able to get in there and get out in a very small amount of time, so the fighters might not actually have taken off yet, though I'm sure they will be off of the I'm sure they'll take off soon. Alright, well, I don't think that I don't think that the enemy fighters will be making an appearance this time around, so if anything happens on our way back to the carrier, I'll let you know. Until then, I'll give you some nice views of the external of the outside of the helicopter. Alright, here we are back at the carriers. I'm just gonna drop our landing gear here and just land on this carrier here. Oh, yeah, there's the enemy fighter. So let's make this quick. I'm gonna land and then end the mission before that fighter gets over here.
Ground crew is ready on station.
There we go. Alright. Well, let's get the camcorder going. So, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I will see you all next time. Take care.